In today's video, we're going to be going over the exact YouTube equipment that you need to start a YouTube channel in 2020. Now, this video is going to be for someone who is looking to go above starting with their phone. You want something good quality, but you still don't want anything too expensive. Everything that I'm going to be talking about in today's video is going to be under $1,000. Also, with the next stimulus check, I definitely think that would be a great opportunity for some people to invest into good quality equipment for their YouTube channel, because that's actually how I got the camera that I'm using currently. Anytime I get extra money, I invest it back into my channel. And just for some background, I'm a mom of 3. I mean, I'm not rich at all, but anytime I get the chance, I do try to invest in my channel. So I'm going to be going over 6 things that you need to start a YouTube channel. So let's get into them. The first thing that you need, and probably the most expensive, is going to be a camera. Picking a camera can be really hard for some people because there's so many options out there, and you just want to know which one is good for you, like when starting a YouTube channel. So the one that I would recommend in 2020, this is a new camera that recently came out. It is the Sony ZV-1. Now, this camera was made specifically for YouTubers. Like, they had YouTubers in mind when they created this camera. For one, it has the autofocus feature. So I could just put this in front of the camera and it's automatically going to focus, and I don't have to put my hand behind it in order for it to focus. So the autofocus on this camera is amazing. So the autofocus on the Sony ZV-1 is really good. It has this box that always tries to detect my eye. If it can't detect my eye, it will put a box around my face and always make sure that my face is in focus. Also, it shoots in 4K, which is some of the latest technology right now. It's also very, very simple to use. It is very user friendly. Also, the audio on this is very good for the onboarding mic. It does come with this little mouse looking thing that helps reduce any background noise, and it also reduces any wind noise, for example, if you're vlogging outside or recording outside. So you can get this camera for $798. There is also a creator kit to where it comes with, I believe, a tripod and an SD card, which is like $8 something. I just got the camera and decided to get any extra equipment on top of it. The second thing to invest in when it comes to starting a YouTube channel is some type of lighting. Now, personally, I prefer natural lighting, and I like to use natural lighting whenever possible. I just feel like nothing else can compare to that. But having a ring light or some type of light is necessary because natural lighting isn't always consistent. For example, sometimes it goes in and out. Or for example, last week on my filming day, it happened to be a huge tropical storm and my room was just too dark to film. And I didn't have a light because my old ring light had broke. When I went to go look for new lighting, I noticed how inexpensive lighting is now. So what I ended up going with is this ring light. It was only $50. You just touch it to turn it on and off. It plugs in. It comes with this tripod as well. I couldn't believe how inexpensive this was, because 5 years ago when I bought my ring light, it was like $150 just for the light itself. I ended up throwing it away. The third thing that you'll need when it comes to creating a YouTube channel is some type of video editing software. So of course you can use iMovie. If you have a Mac, it automatically comes with Macs. iMovie is a free option, but if you want to take your video editing software to the next level, then I would recommend Adobe Premiere. And I pay a monthly fee for Adobe Premiere. I also get Photoshop and Adobe Lightroom with it, and I pay about $30 a month. I think I pay $30 because I try to cancel it, and Adobe Premiere will give you a cheaper rate if you try to cancel it. If you didn't know that, now you know. I'll leave a link below, or you can just, there's probably just a package for Adobe Premiere. I'll try to find it and leave it right here when I'm editing this video. One thing that I really like about Adobe Premiere is the titles, the quality of like the titles and text options in Adobe Premiere. It's definitely a step above Final Cut Pro and iMovie, but if you go with iMovie, you can honestly just use PicMonkey or Canva and create your titles in there. So number 4, when it comes to video editing, you're definitely working with a lot of files, and especially if you get the Sony ZV-1, it's a 4K camera, so you're working with 4K files which are much larger than a 1080. They take up more room. So there's two things that you're gonna need here. For one, an external hard drive. And this is necessary because if not, you're gonna find that your computer is gonna slow down a lot to the point where like it's so hard to use. So definitely recommend an external hard drive for that. You can find them on Amazon for like $99. Also, I recommend saving all of your old files and all of your old videos. For example, I lost out on some money because I had a video, like I think they did commercials and they were working on some type of video and they wanted to pay me to use an old clip in my video, but I didn't have the original file because at the time I didn't save all of my files. So I lost out on some money because of that. So now I save all of my original files, all of my videos, like everything when it comes to video editing on my external hard drive. Also, another thing that you'll need when it comes to YouTube equipment, and this is essential when it comes to YouTube, is an SD card. Now, if you're working with 4K footage, I definitely recommend a SD card with a decent amount of gigabytes. For example, I wouldn't go any lower than 64 gigabytes. You're gonna end up formatting your card a lot. But 128 is probably ideal. That's the one that I like to go with. I mean, I think I have every single one of them. But with a 128, I don't find myself constantly having to delete stuff. I can probably do a whole month's worth of videos and then I'll delete it. The fifth thing that you'll need is a tripod. Now, you don't have to go crazy on here. You can find a tripod for like $20 on Amazon. I don't recommend going with a fancy one. They're just basic. You just put your camera on top and record. But I will say, if you're looking to do maybe overhead shots, like a cooking channel, you might need to get a fancier tripod, maybe one with an arm or one that helps you face the camera downward so you can get the right angle. That's the only time I would recommend investing in like a more expensive tripod. Now, the sixth thing that you'll need is audio. Now, of course, with the Sony ZV-1, it has great quality audio. The onboarding mic is pretty good for this type of camera, and also it has a little shield on it, that gray shield. It sits on top, so that way it can prevent any wind noise or background noise. Something that's really inexpensive that you can get is a lapel mic. I just recently bought this because for one, I can use it in my phone, or I can use it with this mic and you just clip it right on. Now, this is great if you want affordable but clear audio for your camera. You can also use a Rode mic. That is a little bit more on the expensive side, but if you're looking for something inexpensive, a lapel mic on Amazon for $40 will get the job done. Once I add everything together, it comes up to $965. So that's pretty good considering that you're getting good quality 4K footage. Once you get monetized and you start making more money, you can definitely invest into something else, like maybe a Canon, and get better lenses. If you do want something less expensive, and suppose you do want to go the route of using your phone, be sure to subscribe right here because my next video is going to be about how you can record with your phone and what type of equipment that you can use. So if you guys want to see that, subscribe and check out more helpful videos right here. I will see you guys in my next video.